In today's video, I'm going to be basically going over my story on what motivated me to keep doing SMMA and what were the struggles I was facing and what kept me going. Because I know a lot of you have been struggling, with you want to work, but for some reason you can't. And the main reason is because you have to find something that motivates you. Not even all about discipline, but you have to have something that's in you that is burning just for you to get out of the situation you're currently in. Now, for me, it might sound a bit weird for many people because it's not the generic thing of like, yes, of course, helping your family. Yes, of course, traveling the world, all of this. But for me, it was a bit different. For some reason, I always wanted to prove to people, that I can do something by myself because a lot of people, like when I was young, I always was like, someone who just keeps following the other people. I never really was the one with the ideas, and I always knew that I could be way bigger than all of these other people, and that is why I wanted to start something for myself that I can actually show to people that yes, I did it, I put the work in, and this is all thanks to me. And that is why I honestly think that many people might not relate to this. I'm just talking from my personal experience because this is truly what motivated me. Now, another big factor was honestly school. I know a lot of you don't like school. I hated school. I don't like university. I don't like the whole system. And that was honestly the main thing. I was going to school in Germany, and as you guys know, schools in Germany, if any of you live there, it's quite terrible. Like, it demotivates you. You have no energy when you come home, and that honestly pushed me. That was the main thing that I wanted to. And what I recommend for a lot of you guys, if you're like above the age of 16, is to just get a job. The reason is because you're going to realize how shit it is. You're going to realize this is not the life that you want. And trust me, when you go there, you're just going to be thinking of, I wish I could work on my business right now. Because I know if you only focus on your business and you have school or something, then you're still in your comfort zone. But you don't understand how bad it is when you actually have to go there, work for someone else. They tell you what to do. And even if you receive money for it, you're not going to feel good at all because it was 8 hours of straight hard work. So that is why I recommend to you guys to always find like the pain point and something that is going in your life. It can be, let's say, your parents, they're sick, they're about to die, anything that could actually be something that motivates you. You need that sense of urgency, okay? You need it because if you don't, you're never going to succeed. You're always going to keep, delaying. It's not going to work, okay? Because I know the feeling of, you're right there, you have this amazing idea. You're like, yes, okay, I'm going to be rich. Then you start working on it, it gets harder. The problems start coming in and then you stop. Okay, and then you find something else. It's like, as they say, this shiny object syndrome. And then you'd be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. You see all these people making money online, and people are making money online. Okay, you just have to analyze the market and see what's growing. Okay, SMMA is still growing. In 2024, I guarantee you SMMA will still be good. I think also in 2025. But if there's a new business model that comes up, you have to analyze it and think about it like this. Does it have potential? Am I going to be able to actually capitalize on this? Because every year there's a new business model that pops up, okay? But SMMA has been consistent for years and years now, and it is still proven to work, right? I started my agency a bit more over 6 months ago, and as you guys know, I'm still scaling to this day. I'm not special. I'm not like anyone else. The only thing I had is the drive that pushed me so I can actually achieve the goals. And as I said, for me personally, it was to prove to other people that I can do things on my own, okay? I wanted that, it might sound a bit egotistical, but I wanted to feel like that power, that I'm better than people in a way. And maybe many of you can't relate to this, but I know a few know what I'm talking about. And for me, that was honestly the main thing. I knew people never believed in me. My parents did, they knew, but I'm talking about like friends and other family members. I did want to just prove them wrong, and that is the main thing I did. Now, a lot of you, might have the issue that, oh, you're too young, so you're gonna delay it. I know people personally who are 14, 15, even 13 years old making money online, even though they're not making excuses, oh, I'm too young for my age. Then you can start any other business model. If you're 13, then start something else. Let's say YouTube automation, anything which is faceless. Once you get that money, you can invest it into a closer in SMMA and scale from there. You have plenty of options. The only thing you have to do is just find something, build out a plan, stick to it, and just do it, okay? Don't wait until the new year. Right now, it's December, as you guys know. Do not wait until the new year when everyone starts. Start now. This is when me and Kayan, my business partner, are grinding the hardest. Always at the end of the year. Why? Because no one is working and we want that advantage. And in business, you need advantage. Same with SMMA, okay? Yeah, you might think right now outreach is not the best, but you're making excuses again. Then plan something out on how you can capitalize when in January everyone's gonna do outreach. So figure something out on how you can actually, even though it's not the best time, how you can get the most out of it. Now, another thing that helped me really, keep me motivated was by having a mentor. A mentor is 100% necessary in any business model. If you have the capital for it, then you should definitely invest into it. Me and my business partner, we worked for months just to save up money to invest into a mentor. And the reason is why is not only because of the knowledge they have, it's because they hold you accountable. And that is what a lot of people, get wrong about mentorship. It's not about the secret value you get. It's the community as well as the mentor pushing you to keep going, keep doing it, motivating you. Because if you're all alone, even if you have a business partner, it's going to be very, very, very difficult, okay? If you start any business model, you can have plenty of issues, mostly in SMMA. You might think you have everything figured out, but it's way better to have that guidance. And that honestly helped us so much, not even about the things we learned, but it was mainly the thing that, that they held us accountable. So that is another thing I wanted to tell you guys. If you're not motivated, definitely get a mentor. But as I was saying, you have to find either a mentor or someone to hold you accountable on what you're doing. Because trust me, you're not going to be able to do this alone, and it's going to be very, very, very hard. Now, the other thing, as I said, find a pain point in your life. It can be your family. It can be the country you're living in. I know many people, who live in Morocco, who have an agency, or South America, and they just want to leave the country, okay? So I know for a fact all of you have some type of issue, okay? There has to be some kind of pain point in your life that you want to be. I know, for example, for me, another one was that I couldn't stand, other people living better than me, something like that. Anything, okay? Anything that is triggering you, you need to use that as fuel, okay? I know it sounds generic, but you really have to just to keep thinking about that thing. And for me as well, as I said, the job was honestly the worst. When I walked in there, I knew this is not for me. And if you walk into a job, if you've never done a normal 9 to 5, you're going to realize instantly it's either for you or it's not for you. If it's not for you, you know for a fact you have to do entrepreneurship. There's no other way, okay? And another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and this is the last thing I'm going to end it on, is that in school, okay? For example, I don't know all of you guys, but for example, me, I was terrible at school, okay? I had the worst grades. I skipped the most lessons in my whole class. So I knew for a fact, either I go full in on entrepreneurship or I basically get through school just basically passing and then I get into a shit university, probably they wouldn't even take me, or I just go full in to entrepreneurship, okay? I didn't have the option B of worst case I go to university because my grades were too bad. So that's why I chose entrepreneurship, and I knew that was the only way out. So if that doesn't motivate you enough, then I don't know what else. And if you're decent at school, then you have to make the decision. Either you want to do school, or you're at work, or you want to do SMMA. Okay, it's those two things that you have to choose between. No one else is going to choose for you. No one else is going to help you. A mentor is going to help you, get to your goal. That's 100% guaranteed. But at the end of the day, you have to choose your life path. And that is honestly the best advice I can give to all of you. Honestly, this is just from personal experience. So I hope some of you can relate to this. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and comment because it would help my channel a lot, as well as a free Discord community, which is completely free. You can just join. It's also in the description. We also have a bunch of free resources, a free course where we teach you how to go from 0 all the way to 20K a month. And that will be basically it for this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.